family. I've done it again. I pulled back a reading, and I'm not putting it out. This song right now, I won't be home, you'll be on your own. Who's gonna walk you through the dark side of the morning? Who's gonna rock you when the sun doesn't come in? Who's waking up to drive you home when you're drunk and all alone? I don't know, but it ain't me. So, the whole reading, the whole premise, everything was wrapped around drugs and prostitution and the stuff that people go through for drugs and people jumping in and trying to help family members. And you know what? It's too much. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's not my, just like I said, it's not for us to jump into a cesspool to drag somebody out that doesn't want to be there. It's not my job to be in there. I'm connected to somebody who is connected to it, and I'm disconnecting. So we're redoing the reading. I sat there listening to it as I was, editing. And what I mean by editing is when I post it to YouTube, I have to put, add things to it, my website, blah, blah, blah. And I was crying at first, and then I was so just sick and disgusted by listening to it that no, it's too much negative energy. I am not anyone's personal savior, and it's not my job. I didn't choose to be a drug counselor. I didn't choose to be a sex addict counselor. I didn't choose any of this in my life. So we're redoing it. The choices that you get to make today: Soulmate Pendant. You can see we've got amethyst, garnet, ruby, rhodochrosite, rose quartz, and it's amplified by a crystal in the center. 3. I'm having a hard time. I keep wanting to say the things that are popping into my head. I will say a few things, but I won't go into what I was saying before. I'm looking at my nails, and I think this is interesting. 3 nails done, 2 nails not done. And what I get from this is 2 are painted, 2 are silver, shiny facade, painted fake. These are real. I mean, they're all real, but these aren't adorned with all this plastic. That is the message that I'm looking at. There are 3, and there's 1 crystal that's wrapped up, tied up with these 3, and these 3 need to be let go in order for this person to be free. And they know that. And they're seeing as much as I'm seeing. So the next message you have is 3 moonstones. Moonstones are asking you to pay attention to your dreams. The information. All secrets coming to light. No lies, manipulation will be remaining a secret. If I am shown it, then others that need to see it will be shown it, and I don't have to be shown it. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition. Recognize that 3 also means full circle and completion. That ascended masters are helping you move forward. The lapis lazuli and the moonstone are together, and together they are joined by a heart. They're joined by their heart. Lapis is the crystal that we spoke about. That yesterday I said I couldn't remember what was the crystal that you needed if you were being distracted by people around you, or you couldn't keep your thoughts focused. It's people that have attention deficit disorder. It's lapis lazuli. It's also the color of Archangel Michael and protection, and it's the color of speaking your truth. So those are your 3 that you're going to be working with. I'm going to put you guys down for a second here. You can also do it as, what do they have to say, or what is it for them, what is it for me, what is it that Spirit has to say, or whatever you choose. But I'm just leaving it that way. You can choose, A, B, C, or D. Him, them, me. Or, all of them, right? Anything you want. So I'm trying to get home to Wisconsin, and I'm asking Spirit, please help me do this. I want to go home. I can't find a flight right now, and I literally heard Too Cold for Angels to Fly, which is, of course, about cocaine, but I am an angel, and I don't know if that means that they don't want me to fly, but my friend Richie is working at it right now, trying to get me a ticket home. He found a really good deal leaving from Los Angeles, but I hate Los Angeles, and I'm not driving there, and nobody I know would drive there in their right mind. So, that's out. which is a bummer because it's super cheap in LA, and that is a fact. And I'm just going to say it like that. It's cheap in LA. Cheap plastic throwaway. That's why I don't live there. That's why I want to get as far away from there as I possibly can, and anyone associated with it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. All right. So I don't want to look at these cards myself because I want to know if I'm going to get my answer. And I do feel better. I do feel better not releasing that. That was just brutal. I mean, it was powerful. It really, truly was. But I can't keep doing this to myself. And that's another message. You know, whoever it is that's in the midst of this, and you can't keep doing this to yourself. It's time to cut cords. Okay. All right. Here we go. So for the first message, and we're going to be starting at 5 minutes and 55 seconds. There you go. Big changes. There is a significant change occurring in your life at this moment. It's always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon Spirit for help with these changes as you go through them. So right now, from the... And here's my Richie. What does he say? Are we still looking after Steelbridge? I don't care. I don't care if I miss it. I just want to go home. Okay, this message here, sorry you guys, as I was talking about my nails, right? The plastic, the fake, the paint, you know, the shiny benevolent facade that isn't real. This is real. Funny that two of them. And look how this is, how it is. Two here, one stuck in the middle. It's exactly. Those are the three that you need to remove yourself from. One is stuck in the middle of these three. And you need to get to this one. These two go together. This one's stuck in the middle of those three. If that isn't loud. And Spirit's asking for you to be your natural, real self. Your authentic, organic, real, truthful you. Natural. And there, look at the irises there, but those are blood irises. I feel like it's like the blood of your soul is being leached out. You are not being your authentic, true self. You know that you're hiding who you truthfully are. Why do you want to be accepted where you are? Why are you staying where you shouldn't be? So I'm talking about myself too right now. You know, I'm being pulled back to Wisconsin. I'm looking at the red, and I'm not seeing passion as in happiness. I'm seeing blood being drained from somebody. People tell you who you are, or what you should be, or what you should be doing. There's habits right now that need to be shed. There's things that need to be questioned. There's challenges that need to be overcome and looked at head on head. There are experiments that you have to make. Because you aren't who you've been told that you are. You may have been born into this family, but you are not like them. You're like this one. And without the thumb, you can't do anything. You can't hold it together without the thumb. These three don't help you. God wants you to know. I literally just got a ping. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind chimes going outside, but I literally just got a ping. When I said that, you can't hold on without that thumb. And those three can't give you what you need. You have a message from God. And the message is that only the weak act with arrogance. They put their pride on display so others think they're powerful, but they're not. Those with great strength are humble because they have got no need to prove it. And I've always said that. Don't feel that somebody in front of you is large and in charge. These braggers that put themselves out there. And they aren't who they are. So, Spirit wants you to finally, clearly, finally acknowledge that the only way that you can become yourself is to look within and feel. You're not the label, you're not the job, you're not the profession, you're not your defenses that you've put up to protect yourself. You are not your ego mind. You are not the ego mind. You've got to come from the truth of who you are. beyond the labels in time, beyond your family, beyond your status, beyond your job. There's something within you that wants to be acknowledged. And this is you alone. You need to become your own true self. Live from that place in a more peaceful, harmonious life that you can create, that your body and soul are wanting to create, because you are precious. No matter what the challenges that you have, where you came from, or what you've dealt with, you need to find that piece of yours and add it to the world and make things more beautiful for yourself and everyone else, because yes, you have that. Your soul is telling you that. You know this. Take away the money, the power, the status, the shit, the stuff. That isn't riches. You relying on what other people in your scene are saying to you. Your self-worth is centered on your status. Your self-worth is constantly shifting, and you're not in balance. You're off of balance. You've been over-relying on maybe your job, or identifying you with your job, or the people that you're with, or the way you look, your wealth, your background, and it's time to go beyond that. Get out of the shallow pool. This isn't deep. This isn't confusing. It's not complex. It's just truth, true reflection. You have been defined by too many other people, and that's not who you are, so let them go. What is your voice wanting to say? What is your song that's trying to be sung? Wow. Soulmate. The connection is unmistakable. You know that this is your soulmate. Now, remember, we spoke about soulmates, and how somebody can be a soulmate, and they're there to teach you a lesson, right? A toxic soulmate. But there is a soulmate that sings and plays the same tune as you. You are in harmony with this one. You are at peace and comfortable with this one, within each other's company. This is what you want. This is your soulmate. These are not. These can be soulmates, but these are not ones that you are meant to be with. Where do you feel safe? Where do you feel comfortable? Where do you feel relaxed? Where does the world melt away when you're with this one, when you can truly be yourself? You harmonize because you think the same way. You're not identical. You're not the same. But you have the same way of looking to spirit for guidance. You build each other up. You encourage one another. You have each other's back. You learn from one another. In each other's presence, you become the best of who you are. You're free with this one. You feel free. You're not trapped here. You're not stuck in the middle like that. You're free to move on your own. This is a soulmate pendant. This draws to your soulmate to you. If this isn't confirmation, you already knew. Check it out. And look. This one's all bound up, wrapped in this cord that needs to be cut, with these three. And they come from a place of love too, but they're not in your highest good. You're in chains. And you need to turn this around and make this be spirit. The ascended masters that are going to hold you tight and keep you close. Because love heals everything. Love solves everything. Love is the greatest, powerful stone that there is. Rose quartz. You are the crystal that's amplifying. Now, when you are around people, you pick up their vibration, you pick up their energy, you pick up their toxicity, or you pick up their goodness. You are a crystal. You're the one that amplifies. Bring yourself to a place where it's good for you and good for others. You make the move. It's time for you to make the move. It's time for you to make the move. Period. Done. That's the end of that. That's pretty simple. At 14 minutes and 14 seconds in, we go to the next pendant, which is the Moonstone. Triple goddess Moonstone. Feminine energy, the goddess energy. Intuitive energy. Calming, peaceful, loving, nurturing energy. Commitment. Wow. It's time to make a commitment. The light has gone on. There are documents right there, and that's a commitment. One of roses. Somebody is signing a contract. I'm thinking. I'm trying to not go into the negative space. I don't want to go into the negative space. I'm holding on to the positive energy because that's what I want. So there's nothing negative that I'm going to look at here. I'm seeing rose petals. I'm seeing the lights come on. It could be an epiphany that you've gotten all of a sudden. You may be signing contracts for a project you're committing to. You may be signing a house that you bought. Whatever this is, it's a valuable union. This is a union. Full circle completion. You've been climbing the ladder. As you go up, it gets bigger and brighter. You are being assisted by the Ascended Masters. A valuable union, a romantic commitment might be on your way, or this is a love returning from the past. Maybe the light is turned on all of a sudden. It's like, bam, I realized. As I said, it could be a business commitment, a partnership, right? Maybe if you're buying a house, if you're buying a new car, if you are, maybe there's an offer coming, an offer for a job. But it's a union. It's a partnership. It's something that's really good. It could be an investment. What requires papers being signed? For me, do I have to sign papers to get an air flight ticket? Whatever it is, it's filled with light, and it's good. It could also be talking about yourself. What are you willing to commit to? You should only be willing to commit to what is in the highest light. What are you willing to put an effort towards in order to bring happiness and light into your life? You need to honor yourself. This is about self-respect, self-honor, integrity. I'm going to do what I need to do to bring to myself what I deserve. I'm committed to honoring myself. And when I choose from a place of integrity and honor for myself, self-love, then my commitment and my partnerships are blessed. Loyalty. Be careful of who you're loyal to. Who do you give your loyalty to? It best be deserving. Are you loyal? Dog represents best friend. Loyalty, love, unconditional love, friendship. And maybe you have, as was brought out in today's reading that I did not want to release, there was loyalty to a friend. But you need to be careful about who you give your loyalty to and what's deserving. You need to commit to what is in integrity and honor. And people may say to you, these three may say to you, we're your family, we're your friends, we're your partners. But they're doing what you know shouldn't be done. You need to remove yourself from that. You need to be loyal first to yourself and to what is true and what is honorable and where you stand in integrity, where there's no covering, where there's no false facade. This looks really pretty, but this is real. Listen to your inner voice. By staying true to yourself, you honor others. This is your point of personal power. You must be honorable to yourself first. You're not being loyal when you stand by someone who is doing something wrong. You are aiding, abetting. That is not honorable. That is not friendship. That is not love. It's wrong. Honor yourself. And be assertive at this time. Be assertive in making a commitment. Be assertive in standing in your integrity and your honor. Be assertive as far as loyalty, but only to a proper cause. At 19 minutes and 10 seconds in, we go to our last message, which is the Lapis and Moonstone Talisman, connected at the heart. Lapis, I already told you, the Lapis Spear, this is the one that you needed for avoiding distraction, keeping yourself focused, not allowing outside disturbances to pull at you. I am meant for you. Oh, that's not an I. But one is. One meant for you. How about that? One, which is the beginning. And you see this one reaching out. And she's got a flute, so, and she's got flowers in her hair, and she's wrapped in a turquoise aura with passion as well. She's reaching out. She's focused on you. She's looking towards you. She's pulling you. And Spirit is saying that this gift is coming for you. Because you've asked Spirit for something. You have manifested what you have been praying for, and what you have been trying to create. And Spirit doesn't want you to hesitate with this gift. It's coming. You've summoned it. It's on its way. If it's not right in front of you, it soon will be. And it's meant for you. It's exactly what you have wanted. It's exactly what you've asked for. And it's what you deserve. It's rightfully yours. Spirit says, don't let this one pass you by. Reach out and grab what your soul has been longing for. Don't allow this opportunity to get out of your reach. This is about new beginnings. The universe says that we believe in you, and this is why you are getting this. You feel that you're not worthy. Yes, you are. This is something that you deserve. Open your heart and open your arms and say, I am grateful. Thank you. I take this. It doesn't matter. You've been going in one direction thinking that's where you were going all this time, and all of a sudden you're going in a different direction. Sometimes course correction does happen. Right now, Spirit is saying, wow, I wasn't planning on doing this right now, though. But the paths are leading you where you need to go. Sometimes the universe sees something ahead of us that we don't see. So Spirit wants you to trust in this and accept that you deserve good things. Remember yesterday we got shyness was a factor? Well, Spirit is asking you not to be shy at accepting this. They just want you to say thank you. They want you to open up your mouth and accept this love. Blue is the color of Archangel Michael, but it's also the color of speech. And in the center, the Moonstone, white, purity, truth, love. It's all here for you. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've been through, you deserve this. You've manifested this. You've brought this to yourself. This is yours. Don't let someone else take this. Don't let somebody else get in the way and take what's supposed to be yours. Say to the universe, I want this. I want this. This is mine. I want this. The universe believes in you. And the universe wants you to say, I believe in me. I create. I accept. And I enjoy opportunities that enliven my spirit and make my heart sing. This one is wanting to play beautiful music with you. This one's got feathers like the phoenix, parrot feathers. Remember the macaw? This is a time for you to see yourself and be noticed. Look at the colors. Phoenix rising from the ashes. You may have a second chance at something here. Whatever this means for you, you'll know what this means. But this is meant for you and no one else. Fearlessness. You're staying awake at night worrying about something. I can't sleep. Spirit says, don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. Oh my God. Look, shyness is a factor. Oh my God. I'm all the cards. Constant. But Spirit says, don't let shyness ruin this opportunity for you. Don't. You've obviously been staying awake at night, caught up in fear and worry. But this is about you making those choices. You're choosing to think fearful thoughts. It's like that reading I could have shared, and I thought, no, I'm not sending that energy out into the world. I watched it. It was awful. I don't want to see it. And right now, Spirit says you're in a place where you're stuck in fear. You're stuck in fear. Shyness is a factor. So Spirit wants you to challenge yourself to trust and believe in what Spirit is saying to you, that you deserve this. This is yours. What you've asked for is manifesting. Do not be fearful. Take control of your thoughts. Take control of your life. You might be shy, but that doesn't mean that you're weak. You're powerful. And you have the ability, and this gift is yours, whatever it represents. Whew. That's it. That's it. And I like it. I like it short and sweet. Feel better for that. I'll upload this quickly and you guys can have it. Love you.